Are we painting? Oh yeah, I gotta do a meat tier list, because I said I would. This will be quick, don't worry. He says. Anyway, meat tier list really quick, because I said I would do it, and we're doing it. Presentation mode. Before we paint some ogres in Age of Sigmar, why don't we do a meat tier list? The most ogre tier list ever. S all the way to F, and then types. Let's make this really quick, shall we? I actually want to get to painting, so I'm not going to endlessly prattle on. Bacon is mid. Let's start out spicy. Bacon is mid. It's overrated. Bacon is overrated, and so many people love fucking bacon because they are normal humans who eat healthy. And if you eat healthy, you have no idea what flavor is because health food tastes disgusting. And so you think shit like bacon is amazing because your palate is used to eating cardboard and chemical slime and kale and shit like that, which is basically a torture device. Hotspur, thanks for the tier 1. 20 months. Bacon is overrated. True. Setting boundaries. Lamb straight S tier. Sausage is better than bacon. Bacon is too salty on its own. I've had some very good bacon, but in general, it's mid at best. Let's see. Venison is probably A tier, possibly even S tier. Venison's real good. I'm putting it in S tier. We'll do this quick. Venison, S tier. I've grown up my whole life eating venison that was alive about a month or two before it hit the plate. Wisconsin hunting gang, rise up, I guess. What about bacon as a wrap? You mean like wrapping it around scallops or something like that? As an ingredient, bacon can be fine. Yeah. Do you have moose on this tier list? Let's see. We have mooselle. I don't see any moose though. Crab is probably S as well. Crab is fucking delicious. I'm including like soft shell crab and stuff in here. Crab's absolutely delish. There's not a lot of deer in Australia. Oh, okay. Well, we have a lot of deer in Wisconsin. Beef is probably S tier as well. It might be A tier on flavor, but you can make so much out of beef. I'm putting it in S. Beef is just one of the kings of meats. You make so much out of beef. S tier for sure. Yeah, the utility. The absolute utility of beef. Catfish is a delicious fish. I'm putting it in A. It's one of those ground feeder, you know? It's one of the vacuums of freshwater fish. And when you get a vacuum freshwater fish, the ones that feed on the stuff on the bottom, amongst the silt, feeding on the detritum, on the detritus down there, it just makes them taste delicious. I've had great catfish throughout my life, and it's one of the better. It's one of the better ones, yeah. Truly, shit eaters taste delicious, apparently. Catfish is better than bacon? Yeah, of course. Of course. For sure. Yo, I really like clams, okay? Big fan. I have fond memories of visiting New York, going to Little Italy at 3 a.m. and just having clams and talking to the humongous stereotype owner who was just a great guy. Went to New Orleans and had clams. Big fan. I can't eat them anymore because my biology changed as I got older. And now I get sick when I eat them. And it's sad. It's very sad, but they are delicious. I'm making a new row. I'm making a new tier. Add row below. The sadness can't eat anymore tier. And that is where clams go. Same with mussels, which I loved but can't eat anymore. Same with oysters, which I loved but can't eat anymore. Oh, sadness. But, you know, what are you going to do? Do you prefer white or red meat? Red meat, for sure. It's more delicious. Where's the squid? I think there's squid. I mean, this has rattlesnake. It's got to have squid. Yeah, it's over here. There's squid. Tragic. Yeah, the misery. It's you know, you develop food allergies over the course of your life. This is common. People, it just happens. Maybe I ate too much of them, but, you know, who knows, right? But, what else we got? A hot dog, huh? A hot dog. Actually, let's just go in order. Chicken, S. Now, chicken is S tier, but it is, I think, maybe the lowest S tier. Because a lot of chicken food is not great. but a lot of chicken food is really delicious, right? There is nothing more insultingly boring to me than like blackened chicken breast or something like that. Like chicken breast with shit on it on a plate is the most boring. I'm actually in a comatose state. I'm insulted by something like that. The Applebee's kind of white ass so shit. But chicken is of course where we get wings from. It's there, yeah. Almost anything any Asian country does with chicken is fucking delicious. From Japanese to Chinese to... Actually, Japan doesn't use a lot of chicken, to be honest. But they use a lot of chicken flavoring, I guess, nowadays. Well, anyway. You just don't dig wings, no problem. This is these are opinions. Cod is the blandest of the fish, but I like fish, so C tier, above bacon. Even the blandest fish is still pretty decent. I like fish, sue me. And it's got omegas in there. It's good for you. It's got those omega fatty acids. Ahem. Duck. I've had really delicious duck, but you gotta be careful. Might put it in A tier. I've had duck confit on stuff when it's fucking delicious. A lot of Chinese duck is delicious. I'm putting it in A tier though. Escargot I've had, it's delicious. I'm not sure if I haven't tried. I might not be able to still eat escargot. I haven't attempted it. I guess I'll put it here. But it would be like B. It would be like B. Yeah, Peking duck is delicious. You'd actually put chicken along with bacon, it's basic. Yeah, there's a lot of really basic shit you can do with chicken, but the same with beef, right? Are we grading beef on McDonald's? And so are we grading chicken on Applebee's blackened chicken? Or are we thinking beef like, oh, here's some pork, here's some barbecue, here's a steak, blah, blah, blah. I guess I'm grading the good stuff, the good parts about it. I mean, if you really want, I can do this probably, and I don't think this is too controversial. Yeah, this is probably better. Now we have frog. Frog is actually trash. I've had frog legs several times, and I was not really that impressed. Frog legs are just chicken wings that taste worse, a little slimier, usually a little pepperier, less meat on them, and a little chewier. I would just as soon have a chicken wing, I think. It's just inferior to chicken, is what frog is, I think. I've had it, it's okay. D tier. Below bacon. This tier is a travesty. All meat is S tier and its placement is just relative to all other meats. Yeah, this is a meat tier list. This isn't a food tier list. You can't extrapolate this to other food. Goat is like okay. I would probably rather have bacon than goat. It's okay. I don't think it's anything special. You will soon discover something about me, and that is I don't really care for goat or lamb or anything like that. I'm just not a fan. Lamb is D tier probably. I guess it's better than frog. I think lamb is better than goat though. Yeah, D tier. Lamb is dry-ish. It tastes weird, man. Dry is like a preparation thing. I can't really judge it on that. I don't like lamb. I don't like goat. It doesn't taste that good to me. I actually don't know what anyone sees in it. We have goose. I've had geese. Geese is alright. Above cod for sure. It's gamey, right? As with all the game meats. But I've had it and I've enjoyed it. I've eaten a lot of geese in my day. Frog should be the same tier as chicken, but they taste the same. I did compare them to chicken, but they are much worse. Try some Indian lamb dishes, so delicious. Well, the problem is I hate Indian food. Strongly. I don't like Indian food. I will have food from almost any country in the entire world before India. And I have. I really don't like Indian food. It's just about the only country of much note whose food I, on the whole, really just don't care for. I mean, I love Afghani food, Mediterranean stuff, any country in Europe. I love Italian, I love French, German, even the strong German stuff with lots of horseradish. Love that. I haven't eaten much Icelandic or that area food. I love Thai, Japanese, Chinese, Indonesian, Vietnamese is delicious. I've had African food, South American, Mexican, even Canadian food like poutine. It's all great, and Indian is gross, generally. Found the guy who doesn't like curry? True, I don't like curry, and that's probably why I don't like Indian food. I just don't like curry. And if you don't like curry, and you're not a vegetarian, you probably aren't going to like Indian food. Because it's in fucking everything. Haddock. I actually don't know that I've had haddock. I'm not sure. So this is like one food that I actually get to put down here. Same with horse. I've never had horse. I'd like to try horse, and I'd like to try haddock, because I'd like to eat everything in the world, right? Hot dog, let's see. There's a lot of nostalgia with hot dogs, I guess. Like ballpark stuff. Not the brand, but, you know, you're a kid and taken to a ball game, right? And you get huge, good hot dogs, and Chicago hot dogs. I used to live in Chicago. Get those Chicago dogs, you know? The good stuff. I'm not talking a pack. I'm not talking an 8-pack for $2 at the Piggly Wiggly store or whatever. I'm talking the good stuff. The dogs. B tier. Delish. Chi-Town dogs, no ketchup. Yeah, you can put... There's a bunch of really good shit you can put on there that changes things greatly. But, lobster. I think I'm ready to say that lobster isn't as good as crab. I think that's true. I'd put it in A, though. Lobster is delicious. Hot dogs still come in 10 packs and buns in 8. Probably. I mean, the whole point is that you end up with 2 of them, and then you go to the store and you get another pack of, you know, either buns or dogs, depending on which one you have too much of, right? They want you to keep buying them, you know. Haddock is usually what is in good fish and chips. Okay, so like cod is in cheapo fish and chips, and then haddock is in the good shit. All right, I'd want to try it. I like fish and chips. I've had British fish and chips. It is fucking delicious. In Wisconsin, that is what is known as a fish fry. It's basically the same thing. Big, crisp, but juicy in the inside. French fries, thick cut, right? And then breaded fish. You get some lemon on top of it. Fucking walleye. Oof, walleye fish fry. Way better than cod. Do we have walleye here? We don't. Whoever made this tier list didn't grow up in a place that had a lot of fishing. Like Wisconsin. Or Canada, right? Where's the smallmouth bass? Where's the walleye? Where's the sunfish or bluegills? Give me some northerns. Anyway. Lox is alright. Lox is for rich white people. It's alright. I don't think it's as good as it is. Yeah, you know what? It is actually very good. It's basically salmon. With some other stuff. It's pretty decent. Yeah, perch is really good too. Yeah. Perch is a good one. Where's the croc and roux meat? I've had crocodile. I didn't find it very good, though. I've only ever had crocodile once, so it's hard to say. I had it in Florida. It was tough and stringy. Or not stringy, it was tough and chewy. I didn't like it. It might have been prepared wrong, though. Octopus is okay. You gotta knead octopus forever to tenderize it. And a lot of places won't do that, but then I just won't order it there. So, it's alright. I would go to a restaurant and be happier about an octopus order than I would a lox. And I'd probably have cod before it. Yeah, that's probably good. You are Florida? Oh yeah, it was probably alligator then. It probably wasn't crocodile if it was Florida. You're right. Pheasant is good. I've had that. It's another game meat. I like pheasant. I might put it on B maybe. Grilled octopus on the barbie. On the bobby. Properly marinated, of course. Yeah. Octo balls. Pork is another weird one. Pork is like chicken in a way. Pork is weird, man. Because ham is pretty good. Bacon is just pork, except prepared a certain way. But then, man, you get some... Talking about pork ribs, or pulled pork, some Kansas City, you know, barbecue shit. And then if you're talking about sweetbreads or something like that, S tier. These are not in order. These are 4 equals up here. Pork tenderloin is actually, to me, pork tenderloin is just kind of okay. It's all right. Well, it's all right for pork, if you want to say it like that. Yeah, pork is fucking... Sweetbreads is not pork. What was I thinking of? Was I thinking of pork belly? I probably was thinking of pork belly. Sweetbreads is different. I only had quail once, and it was a really long time ago, so I can't remember. I've only had quail like once, and I can't recall if it was good or not. It was too long ago. Kansas City is the best barbecue that I've ever had? Yeah. There are a bunch of other places that claim to be better than Kansas City, and they may be right. I just haven't been there. Rabbit is very good. Yeah, it's B. It might be better than pheasant. I've had some very good rabbit. It might be up there with duck, even. if I'm ever going to order rabbit, it's probably going to be prepared very well, because I just wouldn't otherwise. You know, I'm thinking it's up there with duck and pheasant, honestly. Those places are leans into Mike. Wrong. Sweetbread is fried brain. Okay, well, I haven't had brain. Chitlins might... Oh, chitlins might be what I was thinking of. Pork belly is fucking good? Yeah, pork belly is super good. Rattlesnake, I've had rattlesnake once. It was not very good. Salmon is very good. But it's a step up from cod for sure. It's not quite catfish, it's not quite walleye, it's not quite bluegill. It's your standard choice for, hey, I want this fish to taste pretty decent. Yeah, it's bread and butter fish, essentially. Pork belly is bacon, right? No. Bacon is like you take what could have been pork belly and you make it way worse. And then that's bacon. Bacon is diet pork belly, alright? Diet caffeine-free, crispy pork belly. Sausage really depends. There's so many different types of sausages. I really like sausage. It's the perfect shape for eating. It's got a satisfying snap as you bite into it if it's a good type of sausage with a real casing on the outside there. It might even go up in the A tier. It might even do it. Sausage is delicious. There are some sausages I don't really care for too much, but sausage is just a safe one. Safe, delicious. Scallops are delicious, and I can still eat these, which is cool. I like scallops. I'll put them in B. They're above that, and they're above that, but not quite above that. Scallops are good. Big fan. You gotta get them at a decent place. Sometimes you get a little sand. You get like 1 or 2 granules of sand in there, which is a bit sad. But I like them. They're a savory, flavor of the ocean kind of food. You'll notice this is casted sausage and not heathen mince. Yeah, this is the good shit. We're not talking about. You lived in Germany for years? Damn. Shrimp. Shrimp is good. It's kind of like chicken in a way. Where you bread it, or you put stuff on it, or you do stuff to it, you make scampi out of it, whatever. It's just good. Might even be here. It's a little boring. But it's good. A tad boring, perhaps, but it's a flavor slash goop. It's essentially a fork. The fruit of the sea, yeah. It's the bug of the sea. They're sea bugs. And land bugs are not delicious, but sea bugs are delicious. So shrimp's good. That's a good one. And we have Spam. Prawns are nice on their own too, but with Thousand Island sauce. Shrimp is a sauce delivery device. No one just eats plain shrimp. True. Should I really... I don't think I need to, yeah, I'll go B. I'm not going to punish them for needing to put stuff on it. That's not fair, right? Yeah, shrimp is B. No crawfish or crawdads or anything like that, which is just like shrimp except kind of better. You've never tried, but you've heard cockroaches taste similar to shrimp. I don't trust people when they say stuff like that. You know, people are like, oh, everything tastes like chicken, or oh, 1% milk is the same as 2%. It rings to me as somebody who has no sense of taste, you know, or like, oh, lettuce just tastes like nothing or whatever. Not so much. Not so much, man. There's pineapple shrimp, lemon shrimp, coconut shrimp. Coconut shrimp's really good. Pepper shrimp's okay. Shrimp soup I don't care for. Shrimp stew is good. Shrimp salad, nah. Shrimp sandwich, that's about it. Shrimp scampi is delicious. Popcorn shrimp, pretty good. Anyway, Spam. Have I ever had Spam? I might not have ever had Spam. It has a bit of a reputation for not being very good because it's incredibly cheap and it's basically pink slime lactic tang in a can. So, I don't know. I'm not sure. I haven't had. Add a row below. There we go. Haven't had. There's this row. I'm going purple. Spam, quail, horse, haddock. Spam is fish of the land, huh? Okay, I see. Crawfish boil when? Oh, so delicious. Big fan of like Louisiana, New Orleans kind of cooking. Squid is good. It's basically octopus. The difference between octopus and squid is that you can get cheap deep fried squid that's delicious, and you can't really get cheap octopus, although maybe that's just around me. Octopus is pretty good if it's prepared well. Squid can be prepared poorly and it's still good, but they're both like C. Pork bung. Takoyaki is god tier. You know, I've never had takoyaki, I don't think. Wait, am I getting this right? Takoyaki is that the fermented soybean goo that you stir into rice and have for like breakfast. Is that what I'm thinking of, or am I thinking of something else? Germ minis. That's something else? Okay, thanks, Golden Experience. Also, first time chatter, not bad. What am I thinking of then? What is the thing I just described? Takoyaki is fried octopus balls. Oh, natto, that's it, yeah. Natto is not, it's in the name, natto. You don't want it. Takoyaki is like donut holes with octopus and tasties. Oh, neat. I don't think I've had takoyaki then. I probably would like to. I have had swordfish. Swordfish is probably the closest to meat that fish gets. Like it is a little bit flaky, just a little bit, but it's very tough, and it has I don't want to call it steak because it's not really a steak, but it's almost like a fish steak. I really didn't like it. I don't like swordfish. I've had it a few times in Florida, I want to say. Tuna is delicious. So right here we have sashimi, right? So it's showing me a type of tuna that's like, here's sashimi, maybe you can get some nigiri. If we're talking sushi or something, tuna is like S tier quality. Get that fatty tuna, you know, that good shit. Oh my god. But then again, tuna is also like the can of 99-cent tuna that you buy one day before it's expired from the grocery store so that you can make a sandwich out of it. And that type of tuna is obviously like the spam of tuna. So I'm going to pretend that this is just what the picture is, which is sushi grade, you know, good ass tuna. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, C tier, I guess, for the glop, you know, that you get from a can. Swordfish is the fish of the sea, good one. And then finally we have turkey, which is literally worse than chicken. It's C tier. Turkey is mid. This is fact. Turkey is the worst part of a Thanksgiving dinner. The white part of a turkey, the white meat is dry, bland, makes you tired. It's all the bad things about chicken. And the dark meat of turkey is like okay. It's mid as fuck. In fact, it's the king of mid. It goes right at the top of C tier. The white meat just tastes like napkins. Truly, yes. Honestly, it tastes like wet napkins. That's white meat turkey. And also, that's not quite chicken. Chicken has a different consistency than white meat turkey, obviously. But white meat chicken is also, like, white meat chicken is hella fucking mid. It's just like, you know, the best chicken is up in A tier for me. And it might not even be mid. Like, turkey might actually just be bad. Like, what would I rather have than turkey in this tier? I would rather have cod. I would probably rather have squid. Same with octopus. I don't know if I'd rather have lox. I'd rather have goose than turkey. Yeah, maybe that. Not only is it mid, it's low mid. It's worthless unless you get a barley soup. Yeah, barley soup is good. Barley turka soup. Big fan of barley soup. We had a lot of that growing up as well. Cornerstone of the Boston Market restaurant. Yeah, restaurant. Yeah. When we went to Diboney World, you got a turka leg. It was red and honestly not that great. Force yourself to finish it, but it felt like a fucking king with that giant leg. My good point, my one defense of turkey here is that I would go to the Renaissance Fair as a kid, and at the Renaissance Fair you'd get that mammoth fucking turkey leg, and it actually was delicious. Because it's the leg, so the whole thing is the dark meat. Get a stein of like hot actual ale, and a turkey leg the size of your head, and you know, walk on down to the pipeweed section and get yourself a puff, and fucking delicious. Yeah, I think it's called mead, which is like some sort of served hot honey beer kind of thing. And watch some jousting. Hell yeah, dude, delicious. So that's like the one time I'm actually excited about turkey, but in all other times, even Thanksgiving, it's low mid at best. Mikafon makes his own mead? Hell yeah, dude. Post some pictures on Discord, actually. We got a lot of chefs. We have a lot of connoisseurs on the Discord. Anyway, I'm sad I can't eat all these. They would all be like B tier probably anymore. And I clearly just want to try this stuff. I don't know how strongly I will attempt to try spam, but, you know, turkey leg is an aesthetic, not a food. Yeah, turka leg. Yeah. Where's bison? Good point, GD Panda. I love bison. There was a farmer that raised bison probably 20 miles from where I lived back in the day. And we get bison all the time from him. Like that farmer's butcher shop kind of thing where he's raising the bison. God damn, that's good. Bison is, it's true, a little dry. That's true, but you can fix that. You make a bison burger, you just put extra juice all over it. Give it a sliced tomato fresh for a little bit of that moisture. Make a sriracha mayo to put on there, and we're golden, right? And it's actually very healthy. It has a similar fat content to something like chicken, actually. Bison is like amongst the red meats. It might be the most healthy, I think. So yeah, bison would be A tier for me, probably. Possibly even S tier, depending. Anyway, this is it. These are not opinions, these are facts, etc., etc. It's time to get to painting. I'm going to be right back, re-up my drink over here, set up the painting station, and let's actually just keep talking about this shit, except I'm going to get some painting done. BRB. Please enjoy some bustin'.